Hey everybody, how's it going? So director Michael Dougherty has been talking about Godzilla King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong in a lot of his recent press stuff, and recently he was talking specifically about the difference between Godzilla and Kong. Now he makes a really funny comment where he goes, what's a king to a god, kind of that kind of stuff, but in all seriousness he talks about how Kong has a much larger range of emotions. He says because Kong is a little close to human, he's a primate just like we are, he's allowed to show a slightly larger range of emotions. We expect those to be very unique and even warm, bonding moments between Kong and human characters. With Godzilla, that's not expected. That's not to say that you can't do it, but any kind of bond between Godzilla and humans has usually been more implied, so you rarely get to see Godzilla's so-called softer side. Whereas with Kong, it's an essential part of the character. If you ever made a Kong film where you didn't get to see the softer side of the character, it would fall short. So I think that's really interesting just because it kind of makes it sound like definitely between the two maybe characters in the film, Kong will have more screen time shared with human characters, especially if the director feels this way and knowing that he has some knowledge and involvement with Godzilla vs. Kong. It would make sense that if he's carrying these views now, that's something that would carry into the development of said film, which recently finished filming maybe like a few weeks ago as of when I'm recording this. Now he also says Godzilla is basically the balance of nature or the planet itself, so any threat to the planet, whether it's human or titan or otherwise, would be confronted by Godzilla in some way, shape, or form. It's pretty cool. Besides that, with regards to references to things that would connect Godzilla King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong, it's mentioned that the character that Kyle Chandler's playing, he is an apex predation expert. So that's kind of interesting considering the filming name for Godzilla vs. Kong was called Apex, and Godzilla and Kong are both described as apex predators, apex creatures in their own right. But comment below your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think? Are you excited for Godzilla vs. Kong? Let us know down below, and we'll see you guys later.